started before we let it down. They kind of built the world, haven't they? The back of this shed floor is dropped, so I'm going to have to pecker it out and put a new bit in, but it's so loud. I can't really film it. I borrowed James's pecker and got it on. Oh, there you go. John's merrily pecking away. My dad's swapping some chip round, that's nicely dried. I'm going to take the rollers over now to Ashbrook's land and see how Andrew's getting on the quad track. I'm going to go rolling, well, run the rollers across. Andrew thinks it might be a bit sticky. I'm going to take this pump with me because what I can do is I can pump the diesel out of my tractor into the quad track and just come back with just enough left. And it just saves us to go with that grey tank thing that we've got. Because I've not got a trailer on, but when we go with seed, if I need to, I can take that tank across and we can use that to keep the quad track full. But for now, with the rollers, I'll take my little cheap Chinese Nikita powered fuel and oil pump. It's been dead handy actually. This used to be the day, didn't I? Putting that oil in Chris's tractor. Two hands and coil that into there. I have the rollers on and they're pointing back slightly, and I weigh 15 ton 800. Let me see what happens if I lower them down a little bit. Wasn't sure if it transferred a bit of weight, but it didn't. Maybe if I go lower. 20 kilos, it's not a big difference. Just thought that the angle of them pointing down might put more weight on the tractor, but it doesn't. I've arrived and it was just greying off nicely, but as you can see, it's yeah, it's starting to rain, so I think it'll be a case of leave the rollers here for a better day. Well, it's quite heavy and clayey. I might roll it, see what it does, and if it's not enough, run over with the straw rake. But it is pretty level. It's doing a really nice job actually, the Torano. It would have been nice to go straight into the cover crop, but last year it was quite still a bit soft, this land, and although we had all that dry weather that came, it wasn't the levelest, so we're still just trying to get the fields back to flat. The Claydon's actually quite good at doing that, but we want to get this barley in quicker, so obviously the other bit drill being 12 metre, we'll just put it in with that. That's like snowy, haily kind of stuff coming down now. Is that going to focus on him or not? No, it's going to focus on the glass door, which I'm not going to open because I'll get covered in hail. Yeah, it's not even fit to pump the diesel into that tractor at the moment. About 3 minutes later, blue skies, sun out. Obviously, bit of hailstone doesn't stop the quad track. Just effortlessly glides across the top. Takes it all in its stride. The cover crops have died off well. In fact, actually this one might not have one. But the ones that's just driven past on the way in, glyphosate has completely nailed them. You can't even hear the engine working with that, can you? No slip at all. Like if it was a wheel tractor, especially after that quick downpour, you'd see it slipping, but That's perfect. Could watch that all day. See the engine roaring a bit now as it comes closer. Funny thing to back up that. First time you back up with a machine on it, you're like, which way do I turn the wheel? Should have started it before we let it down. Tree roots there, I bet. Holding it back like an anchor. 5 litres. We'll see what we can take out. Will leave me enough.
Would that little fuel tank not fit in front weight block?
Wouldn't fit in it, I don't think. I think they do one that does fit in though. Question is, how much fuel do I need to do a bit of rolling if it dries up and get back home? It has gone cloudy again, it keeps trying to rain. We've had like 3 seasons already today in the last 15 minutes.
It's freezing now.
Just pulled in front of Andrew to stop the wind to do a little bit of filming for the Real Country File, which is out tomorrow. Because Outland Tracks, which is what we've got on that machine, is sponsoring tomorrow's episode. 4-year guarantee on them tracks. I knew it had a good guarantee, but I didn't realise it was 4 years when we got them. I'm just going to finish that field now. I'm going to go and check the one that Morgan did yesterday, see how dry it is, see if I can roll that. Then I'll probably drop the rollers and head back to the yard and help John with the rest of the stuff in that shed. I've come in this field and on the surface it has greyed off a bit, but if you look underneath it's still a bit plasticine like, so I'm not going to roll it. I'll just end up squishing it into a mess, so we'll leave that. Look how straight them lines are off the GPS. I have actually been really lucky today, because you look at the satellite picture, it's supposed to be chucking it down and it's just not. In fact, if you look there, you can see all the rain drifting across, just missing us. I don't even think it's raining on this trip, because on my way back, just seen that smart barn. It's cool, that, isn't it? And also looks like a is that a more concrete water trough? John's made a bit of a mess in the back of the shed now. It seems a shame really, because the yard's, it's better concrete than some of the yard, but we need to get it right, especially as it's dropped a bit in the back there. You could get damp as well in the winter. Nearly finished, he's only got to do a little bit under the digger. This tractor had muddy wheels the other day from levelling the ground off with the power harrow on the back, so now it's dried off. I'm going to bring it into the yard without dropping too much mess. Parking a bit out of the way. It's been a week since we put that plastic fairing on. Just going to see how it's going. You can see fine dust comes out. It's like cement really. See why bearings don't last. Yeah, I'll check it for wear now. Not really dropped anyway. I've got the dump trailer on and John's gingerly tracked the digger in so that he can load the cobbles up he's got, because they're a little bit big for the mini digger, but we didn't want to scrape out too much with the big digger, so we'll load them with the grab. Might be interesting to weigh how much concrete we actually took out, because I think we need about 20 odd cube of concrete, so it could be nearly 40 tonne. Yeah, given way here, it's a bit lower than the concrete panels outside, and it was awkward cleaning up. It had like a hump, a dish in the floor. What would the world look like without cat diggers? They kind of built the world, haven't they? They look like sugar lumps, so I'm going to try it through Nick's crusher bucket and see what it comes out like. But nice white concrete, isn't it? We used to have one of these. It's just jaws that go bang, 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 bang until the concrete falls out the bottom, all crushed up. Right, I'll see if I can show you it working. So I've just crushed out a little bit there. So you start it a bit more like that, so it doesn't jam it. And then you slowly tip it. And it just crushes it and it falls out the bottom. Got some stone that we can put back in the hole, get it flat, and then layer it with concrete. So in a second the bucket will be empty. There you go. You can shut them jaws more to make it finer as well if you need to, but that'll be alright. That was where my pile was. I forgot to weigh it, and now I've got probably 20 tonne of crushed hardcore. You could make it smaller, but that'd be fine for what we want to do. It's alright, isn't it? Bit of Taram in the bottom, not Taram, the plastic off underneath the concrete. I've got quite a pile now. I think this is the last load, so there's been 4 actually. It's probably about 80 tonne maybe. John's just pushing up to me now, so I don't have to reach as far. Only 5 or 10 minutes left of that. That's a nice pile, about 80 tonne. Probably took about an hour and a half maybe. I think it's going to rain. The sky's gone black, so I'm going to quickly do the birthdays. Big stone in the way. I'm going to quickly do the birthdays for everyone. Wind's getting up even higher. It's definitely going to rain in a second. So happy birthday, Emma Bond. Rowan Matthews, 16. Drive a tractor on the road if you do track test. Alan McCann, 67. Janice Temple, 55. Happy birthday. And £112,809. Nearly at 113,000. In fact, it probably will be if you add in what bit of gift aid's not been added to that total. But yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. In fact, go and do a secret mission tomorrow. Well, not secret, because you'll be watching the video and you'll see exactly what we've been doing. But yeah, something interesting tomorrow. So see you then. Bye.